It is late summer and the housing market is shifting. Let's focus on Lucas County, Northern Wood County. In July, the volume is up, inventory is down. I'm Robert Shiels with Danberry Realtors. Take a look at June. A quick review here. Sales were down, volume was down. Prices were up, but new listings were flat, and all the talk was about inventory. What would happen with inventory? Well, July brought a rush of sales. Volume was up, homes were moving very quickly. When a buyer would get to a property on day 2, you pretty much have to make up your mind within hours. Are you going to bid on the property or not? So homes were moving quickly. But new listings dropped 11%, and monthly inventory dropped to only 2 months. So here's where I implore you to be careful about all the national clickbait headlines about bubbles and markets crashing. Real estate is local. We're talking about Lucas County and Northern Wood County here. What is happening locally? Well, one, everyone knows this. People are in a home. You have an interest rate under 3%. That's great. Are you happy there? That's great. Maybe more people will put money into repairs and updating and staying put. It's bound to happen in this situation. Two, in times of change or uncertainty right now, with possible recession, people kind of seek safety. And I've heard people say, well, let's just wait and see what happens. And yes, I think a correction in prices is already underway. Bidding wars are starting to slacken, but by sitting out, you may end up missing out. As a buyer, waiting to see what happens does make sense in certain situations. If there's a good chance you will need to move within 2 or 3 years, or if you need to work on your credit score, maybe your employment future is not stable and you don't want to commit into something. But waiting because you missed out on the lower interest rates, or waiting in the hopes that prices will decrease, those aren't strategies. They're not sound. A sound strategy is seeking out and buying a house that you can afford, and buying a house that you really like and that you want to live in, and buying a house that adds to your enjoyment in life. So while prices are leveling off with low inventory, we're not expecting them to drop off anytime soon. A little correction, sure. So stay in the market. Let's develop a strategy and be prepared when we see something of value for you. Give me a call, text, or email. We can talk about your needs, always confidential with no obligation. Take good care of yourself and live in the sunshine.